Views and opinions expressed on this show are not necessarily those of the management and staff of the Broadcasting Corporation of the Bahamas.
Yeah, but they should be.
I'm living in that 21st century, doing something mean to it. Do it better than anybody you ever seen do it. Screams from the haters, got a nice ring to it. I guess every superhero need his theme music. No one man should have all that power. The clock's ticking, I just count the hours. Stop tripping, I'm tripping off the power.
And once again, welcome to the program. Had a little name change now. We call it Beyond the Score. Just a little switch for you. A little something different. And once again, remember, anyone today who has any questions or comments or anything they want to put in, any low blows to throw my way, numbers are 352-3984, 352-3985, or 1-242-300-4810. As always, in studio with me, I have Mr. Cooper Perez Cooper and LaWanda Burrows. And today is a day we take with a slice of humble pie. As we know, yesterday we had the big game, the Heat versus the Celtics. Green versus red. You could say our little mini Super Bowl. And what happened? Once again, the Heat got beaten, bullied, manhandled, roughed up, however you want to put it. It happened. I'm not happy to say that it happened. I watched the game with a fellow Heat fan. We couldn't understand what was going on. And I just have a question, because I know all of us in here have played sports at one point or another. Now, we know at one point in this game, Rondo was playing defense on LeBron James. Rondo is like, what, 6'2", 6'3", maybe, if he's lucky. LeBron is 6'8", 6'9".
About 260.
Yeah, about 260. Rondo gets up in LeBron's face, tangles up his arms, yelling at him. And you know what LeBron does? He gets the ball, looks at Rondo, and passes the ball again.
Oh, man.
Wonder. Perez, who does this?
I don't understand.
A man is...
got a couple dollars to do that.
I mean, come on, little Rondo? That's what it... Come on.
Got a few dollars to do that because, in a way, you're supposed to take him to the hoop.
And that's when...
Even if you just push him down, do something to make him think, never come back to guard me again.
Don't even think about it. What you thinking?
You know? From playing sports, what would you say? You know what we say? We say...
Oh, I'd be like, thank you, Jesus. Like, I don't know if you remember the time when Warren Sapp, when Kurt Warner threw an interception to Warren Sapp.
Yeah.
And he passed the ball off.
And he came running to tackle him.
And Kurt Warner came to run, and he's like, he hold up on, like, thank you, Jesus, I can hit this quarterback freely.
Yeah.
Hit him.
Whenever the big man sees the little man, you smile. I remember a couple of days ago on NBA TV, Larry Bird was on telling a story. Larry Bird said this was during Michael Jordan's first playoffs when the Bulls played the Celtics.
Right.
And Larry Bird said when he was on offense, say the first play, he realized Michael Jordan was holding him. Larry Bird is about 6'9", Jordan is about 6'6". Larry Bird said, give me the ball. I got the small man on me, give me the ball. He scored.
LeBron's supposed to do the same thing.
You know what Jordan said the other way going down the floor? Give me the ball, I got the big man on me. But, you know, it have to be something inside you to say, no.
Killer instinct.
Yeah.
And we've seen LeBron at moments with this killer instinct, but all of a sudden, during that game...
I think he's going to come around the playoffs to get have that killer instinct.
Have to.
Especially for Boston.
Have to.
After being beaten 3 times.
Let me tell you what I think the Boston thing is with us. Boston for Miami, because I'm a Miami fan. Dwayne Wade can't play good versus Boston. For some reason, Boston have his number. Chris Bosh had big numbers against Boston.
Yeah.
Here's the problem when Chris Bosh has big numbers. When Chris Bosh has big numbers, that's just Chris Bosh numbers.
Yeah.
But if Dwayne Wade...
yeah.
If Dwayne Wade has a big game, LeBron has a big game. If LeBron has a big game, Dwayne... Because they assist and the rebounds and they complement each other.
Bosh's numbers are mostly, hey, I can't get anything, so let me just throw it to him and see what happens.
Yeah.
It isn't any big... And it was a play. LeBron going in the lane. This is the problem I have with LeBron now ever since he's gotten to Miami. I remember back in the day when LeBron would go in the lane. LeBron was going up and somebody better sacrifice the body because you're not going to block it. You're going to get hit.
You're going to get fallen.
Now, yesterday, he'd go in the lane. He'd see KG. He'd see Paul Pierce. And he'd turn his, change his mind, shoot one a little jumper. I want to see that Blake Griffin effort. Well, when you come in the lane, it's, listen, I hope your will is prepared. Your insurance is paid up because somebody's about to get hit.
Right. And ain't no falling. That you see blood.
LeBron is now
26. Yeah.
That goes just to reiterate what he was saying about him. I remember back in the days with Bosch, when the Pistons played the Lakers for championship. When the Pistons' key to victory was, we're not going to let Shaq score, we're not going to let Rick Fox score, or Robert Horry. Give Kobe all the points. Eventually he's going to get back.
Thank you.
And we beat them in that series 4-1. So I guess now Boston realized, hey, if we can cut these two guys off,
somebody else has to score.
Bosch or House or Miller's have to score.
But see, right now,
and
I'm
that
going to
wouldn't
give...
be scoring to win. So in order for you guys to beat, the key for y'all to all beating these guys,
somebody else has to score.
Wade and LeBron has to score.
Decent game.
Yeah.
Wade had a...
Well, the
no
turnovers,
game.
yeah.
He had like 6 turnovers or something.
See, and the defense
so
for...
frustration all on Ghanaian.
See, and the defense for the Heat... See, I'm going to give the Lakers some props. I don't like to give the Lakers props, but I'll give them props. When they played Boston, you know what they did? Rondo, you're going to shoot. We're not letting you get in the lane. You could stand out there. I'm going to back up off you.
You take away assist ratio.
And you shoot your jumpers. Rondo couldn't hit a jumper. Now, last night...
That's his weakness as a player.
Thank you. That's what you're supposed to do.
Right.
But what they did... Oh, well, I'm still going to play up on you. So they letting them drive into the lane, kick out for these assists. Because Ray Allen didn't have a huge game. Paul Pierce had, 1 point?
And it still was a defensive game because no one scored over 85.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it was...
You have to do something.
Boston only scored 11 points in the fourth quarter. I mean, up until 2 or 3 minutes left in the game, Boston only had 7 points. So it wasn't like it was this great offensive game in the first place. I think it was... I don't know what happened.
It's a gridiron match. It's going to be very interesting in April.
And then last night, when
May and June.
the last shot of the game, who takes it? Mike Miller, who was cold the entire game.
Give him his props. When he's hot, he's hot.
See, but he's not. See, I would have rather Eddie House taking that shot.
Right.
Because Eddie House will get hot at any moment. But
microwave.
Yeah. See, but Mike Miller has been in and out so much. He's still trying to get in the swing of things.
In the rhythm.
But I give Boston their props. They done it once again.
The Pilgrim standing right behind you. Only thing he's missing is his screen.
See, but as I always tell them, the one thing that I say to Boston fans lately to get them to be quiet is, yeah, y'all beat us the same way y'all beat LA in Game 7, didn't you? Wait, no, that didn't happen, did it? Might be a little low.
11 in the fourth quarter, didn't they?
Yeah. They was up by 15 in the third and
11 in the fourth.
Still couldn't pull it out.
Laker motorcade come around Grand Muhammad at that night.
Once again, they let it happen.
Right.
So they can't blame anybody but themselves. Once again, numbers are 352-3984, 352-3985. And now I get on to the other game yesterday. The Lakers against Orlando.
I think LA gave up.
Gave up? No, you know what happened? See?
They knew they were getting beat all game.
I always wanted to say this thing about this young man. I've been waiting to be able to say it. Dwight Howard was finally a monster.
Okay. Now when you take away that monster...
Oh, Orlando, that's horrible.
They're not a team.
No,
I mean, especially Gilbert Arenas. He's garbage, I mean.
He is supposed to be in the... He's supposed to be on Cleveland Cavaliers.
But what I do think happened is they bullied the Lakers so much with about 5 minutes left in the game, they just gave up.
Yeah.
They just, maybe even more than 5 minutes in the game, they just gave up.
They couldn't stop Dwight Howard.
I don't know where Turkey Lou gone. He's silent.
The whole Orlando Magic team right now is horrible. Only Dwight Howard is actually doing something to when you get in a game, you say, you know what? Let's play some defense. Let's scheme to stop Dwight Howard. Because other than that, it's nobody on that team.
It needs to glue the whole thing together.
Yeah. I mean, they brought Turkoglu back thinking that would be the magic potion to fix everything.
They never should have gotten rid of Michael Petrus.
No, because Michael Petrus, that's the defense.
Defensive player, along with he can get that open bucket.
They'll have to learn how to play.
Jameer Nelson doesn't have that playoff experience to really do what he needs to do. But he's a good point guard. He's right in the top 15 in point guards.
There's only 30 teams.
Top 15. I still stick with that.
See, and the thing with the Magic is what somebody else was saying the other day. other than Dwight Howard when it comes to defense? Because how many big men are there in the NBA that you need to stop?
Okay.
Because Dwight Howard is going to play against your center.
And he's going to get his points.
See? So when you play when you play Boston,
he's human, he's going to get tired. So who you turn
they have
to
no backup.
They're probably going to play zone.
Yeah, because they have no backup center at the moment. They traded Gortat. So
right. And he was a good backup for the bench, and he put himself in the playoff.
Yeah.
To me, in the NBA, in my opinion, that would make players to me, because when you show up to play in playoff, you can have an up and down game all season.
Yeah, but
when
playoffs.
you show up to play in a 7-game series, awesome.
Because then when you look at Orlando, okay, when you play Boston, Kendrick Perkins is the center. Okay, so Dwight Howard plays Kendrick Perkins. He's going to score, 7 points a game maybe?
Mm-hmm. He's not shutting anybody down.
Yeah, so now you have who's guarding Paul Pierce, who's guarding Ray Allen.
Right.
What they're going to have to do is, like I said, they might have to try set up a zone defense almost with him blocking up the middle.
Yeah.
So if anybody... And hope like if they leak a rondo down to the middle, he gets no place.
See, and then with zone, when you play a zone defense...
And leave the jumpers open.
And Ray Allen. So that's a problem.
Yeah. Well, I'll live with Ray Allen taking the jumper versus easy buckets in the hole.
That's true.
Yeah,
that's true.
Have you realized that that's a more the layup is a more high percentage shot than that?
Yeah, for some players,
even if it's reality.
Some players can't. Some players can't lay up.
I don't care what you say. He's not gonna hit that every time.
That reminds me. See, my friend Taro online. I almost forgot how we talking about easy shots. Did anybody see Big Baby?
Yeah, I was getting there.
On the open break for the dunk.
He had so much turkey to eat yesterday.
Something, it was like an anchor was on Big Baby's leg. Something pulled him down.
6'9", 6'10".
Yeah.
300 and what pounds?
And it can't get up there to dunk. You know why he should feel extra bad? Nate Robinson is on his team.
Yes, and he
Dunk champion. Nate Robinson is what?
5'11"?
No, Nate Robinson is what, like 5'9".
5'11". I thought it was 5'9", 5'10". Okay.
And Big Baby 6'9", and you can't open break now, not dunking on somebody. Open break.
Big Baby should be able to tippy toe and almost get there.
He made the NBA worst players for the week. ESPN.
Thank you. The not top 10.
Yes, not top 10.
Because see,
at least he got in the highlight.
He wasn't even high enough. You know, sometimes when you try in the dunk and you pin the basketball against the rim, he wasn't even that high. I think if he had jumped
he
off,
touched the nets then.
You know, LeBron should have helped him out. Yeah, the ball just scraped the nets. Well, actually, when he realized he wasn't high enough, he just kind of let the ball go and hoped it went in. Maybe.
It's just as bad as Turkoglu when he's trying to do his
job.
So we think that, oh man.
But at least Turkoglu could say he's a perimeter player. Big Baby's supposed to be a post player, monster.
Power forward.
You know? Mm-hmm. Where was the power? We need a new nickname for Big Baby.
Cry Baby.
Big Baby. What's going on in Utah? I heard that
Jerry Sloan.
And his problem is he's too complacent. He's been in that organization too long.
I think that's some of it.
I think that's why they're on a losing streak, right? They're not
getting
games. They were one of the top teams when the league first started, when the NBA season started. Now they must be on to almost the bottom.
Now, do you think that Jerry Sloan, because Karl Malone talked about it and Boozer talked about it when they were just talking about Jerry Sloan. Karl Malone said he knows Jerry Sloan. Jerry Sloan is not a quitter. He's not a man that quits. So no matter how tough it gets. He said he remember one time in practice, Jerry Sloan said, as long as I could walk, I'll fight you right now. And you know Karl Malone is a big fellow.
Yeah.
So Boozer said the same thing, said Jerry Sloan would be the type to leave on his own accord after a season, not in the middle of a season to just step out and leave. So what do you think happened to push him out the door?
They fired him.
They fired him.
And they just tried to make it sound better.
They're trying to keep, because you have to give Deron Williams his props. He's a good player. He's a good guard. I think he can hold that team together. And I think when it comes to youth, he took the upper hand. Then the organization had to make a decision, and they made a decision to say, we're going to stay on Deron Williams' side. Bye, Jerry Sloan. You've been to how much championship and you didn't win? Bye.
I mean, I respect that, because I've seen a lot of teams just hold on to a guy because he's the franchise coach or franchise player. But that's
a good decision.
Yeah, when this is a business, sometimes you have to.
Now, if Deron Williams leaves next year, is it a good decision?
That'll be on their heads.
Because I mean, he's a free agent next year. What if this new coach that comes in? What if he sucks? What if he's horrible and the team loses? Next year comes around, they stay losing.
Next year, the second half of the season.
See? And you keep losing. And then Darren Williams just says, you know what? It's a wrap.